One of the most common questions we get is about dust collector bag treatments, what they're used for, why we should add them to our filters. So let's explain some of the differences and why you might want to consider them for your baghouse. Now, when it relates to the filter bags in particular, the most common treatments we see are ones that make the surface of the filter bag smoother, helping with dust release from the surface. The most common of these you'll see are singed, glazed, or eggshell treatment. These are just treatments where they take the filter media and they pass it over either a flame or press it up against a hot iron to make the surface of the bag smoother, allowing the dust to fall off more easily. Now, we also have different coatings that we apply to the filter media. Some of these that are very common are hydrophobic or oleophobic coatings, where a chemical is sprayed on that repels water and oil. In certain applications, we might also apply acid-resistant treatments. This is a particularly common treatment when we're dealing with fiberglass bags. We might also apply in fiberglass bags things like Teflon B or other lubricating coatings that help the fibers to not fracture and break when they rub up against each other as the bag is pulsed and cleaned. Now, a very special kind of treatment is the PTFE membrane. This is actually a separate layer of media that we make separately and then apply or laminate to the surface of your base fabric. Like the other treatments, it can be applied to any base fabric, like polyester, aramid, or fiberglass. The purpose of the PTFE membrane is threefold. One, it's applied because it can capture the smallest particles the most efficiently. The pores on the PTFE membrane are much smaller than the pores or openings in the base fabric. So it's able to capture even the smallest particles. For this reason, it's often used in applications with very tight or strict air permit requirements. You might think of things like heavy metals or coal-fired boilers, hazardous waste incinerators, things like this. The PTFE also aids in dust cake release. As the PTFE is very smooth and slick and difficult for things to stick to it, bags that have PTFE membrane, when they're pulsed, more easily eject or remove the dust from the surface of the bag. And then finally, because it keeps all of the dust above or on the surface of the filter, it means that there's an overall lower differential pressure throughout the life of the filter. This means better airflow and lower operating costs compared to a standard felt baghouse filter.